Today we're going to be looking at lesson 8.8, reteach. Before we get started, let's take a look at that statement at the top that tells us what we're going to be learning. It says, I can understand that solving an equation or an inequality means that I find out which values can make the equation or inequality true. I can try different numbers in place of a variable, figure out which one makes the equation or inequality true. All right, this is just like the first lesson we had, 8.1, where we were substituting. We're going to be doing more substitution today. Just kind of give you a heads up on that. Before we get started, though, I want to pull your attention here real quickly to this statement. Because instead of just working with an equality, we're going to have an inequality. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares expressions. The solution of an inequality is a value for a variable that makes the inequality true. Okay, so an inequality is, for instance, like m, whoops, let me get you something different here. If you can see, m is greater than or equal to 4. This is an inequality statement right here, okay? An inequality statement because it doesn't say equal. It has that greater than, less than, could be greater, or this is actually a less than statement, or equal to, or greater than, or equal to. Okay, we're going to be working with these particular ones today. All right, so you have to understand that the alligator or Pac-Man always eats the bigger piece. So that means M has to be 4, because it can be equal to, it can be 4, or it could be a 5 or a 6, anything going up or going higher. This is what that first step is here, which says understand your inequality. You have to know what your inequality stands for, or you're going to be lost. Okay, so let's take another one. Let's take K. This time it's going to be less than 7. Okay, that means, can K be 7? No, because there's no equal sign. So K has to be less than that 7. So it can be a 6 or a 5 or a 4. It's going to go down or lower than. Do you understand? Now, there's more to this lesson today, though. We're going to do some substitution, and we're going to put a value in for that variable. And we're going to decide, okay, let me erase this a little bit right here. We're going to put a variable in there, and we're going to decide, is it true? Does it make the statement true or not? So now, what if I tell you that K is equal to 5? Okay? That means if I've told you K is 5, I'm going to put a 5 in here, right where K was. Now, is 5 less than 7? Well, our answer is yes. So it is a solution. Are you following me so far? We're just going to literally be substituting. It's that simple, okay? That simple. All right. Once we understand our inequality, then we can start seeing if it's true or not. Okay. So let's take another one here. Let's take something else. You might have a statement like 4 plus A equals, or no, let's not do equals. My bad, because we're doing inequalities, not equal signs. Is 4 plus A is got to be greater than 5. Okay? So sometimes you might have something like this. So whatever 4 plus A has to be anything, something bigger than. So let's just do a substitution, then we're going to decide if it's true or not. So if we said A is equal to 2, okay, so that makes us 2. So 4 plus 2 is greater than 5. Is that true? That would be a 6. So then that would be a solution. All right? All right, let's do one more thing real quick while we have time. I'm going to take Y is going to be less than or equal to 3. Now, if I give you a value and I say that Y is equal to 0, is that true? If I substitute it, is it less than or equal to? The answer is yes. Now, what if I say Y is equal to 9/3? Okay, 9/3 is really 3, isn't it? Is 3 greater than or equal to? Yes.